Morning, morning, morning. On a bit early. Well, the standard time used to be 11, but I do like getting on a bit early because there's stuff to do, things to do, people to see. So another Monday comes around. I've been doing a bit of Cell Similar this morning. I've been doing a bit of photographing this morning. Let's see if I can transfer from camera to pewter. Let's see if we can do that. Sometimes I drag them in from the camera, but I generally like... And is the sound okay? Am I talking in complete silence? Let me know, one of the three people who are here, Rosie and two others. 7 people who are here. All of a sudden, 4 people turned up. Yes, let me know if the sound is good. Oh, no. Please, no. Well, I've got to go through all my sound options. Oh, the sound's good. Clear as a bell. Mellow sounds rather than using a baked bean tin and a piece of string. So, who have we got today? Who are the lucky 10? Number 1, Rosie Marsden. Number 2, Simon Elliott. I think it might be you, Simon. Number 3, no, it's her again. Angela Zasik. Number 4, Faye and Simon. It was me. It was not me, it was the other 3. Right, slurp of the old coffee. What have I been trying to photograph this morning? This. 87 inches by 87 inches. Anyone want to hazard a guess at the brand? It's a little top quilt. What a random thing to be selling on eBay. Number, I don't know what number you are, Simon. Number 5. 9 people are keeping quiet. A very wise thing to keep quiet. You know, you say hello in this chat and everybody jumps on you. Not really. But we do love a lurker. Right. Top quilt. Yes, anyone who can guess the brand. I'm going to say Tommy will be able to guess his brand. He's up on this sort of thing. Come on, brand. Look at the colours. Look at the feel of the thing. Come on, Tommy. Just bang my knee. Christ on a bike. Right, I'm going to get searching. I'll type in the brand. Space. Oh, they're all in. Mark, Angela, Richard. You win. Absolutely nothing. Reseller Pride. I've just gathered a load of stuff. I should give them as giveaways. I gathered a load of stuff the other day for the charity shop, including the Bob Square sponge pants, Bob Square Pantsy sponge trainers, which were fake. Which someone in the chat did say they want, and then they messaged me, and then I messaged them back, and then I couldn't get hold of them. So there you go. Right, how much is a top quilt? I mean, just like a random... It's a random medium parcel type thing. Cost of £5 from the charity shop. Liz spotted it. She says, I'll have that. Bit of a difficult one, really. Well, let's have a look. Top quilt in the UK. Used condition. There's only one. Get them up on Whatnot. You can sell anything. Really? Well, maybe, but I'll try eBay first. I've been looking at all my listings, analysing them, trying to make them better. as we all do, obviously. What sort of price can I get for this? I mean, it's not floral. I think floral would sell it. I'm thinking 25 to 30. Well, there's one here that went for £52. I knew this would be tricky. Random thing. So dusky pink, not very nice, £21.50. There's one for £3.50. Oh, it's just a pillow cover. Dusky pink quilt. Is that the same thing? It looks like the same thing. £30. It's a double. It's 87 inches by 87 inches. It's a big old beast. Yeah. Any suggestions? Let me know. Oh, here's a good question. Did the Gant Polo shirt go? Well, I'll tell you, because when I'm relisting at the moment, I'll tell you, I am taking off my promotions, adjusted the price, obviously, if I think I've gnawed that up, but putting in like loads of item specifics. Polish Pete, I obviously watched Chris's chat with him. £60, Angela Zastic. Okay, I may well do that. It's all right for a fiver, isn't it? So yeah, it's funny when you know Polish Pete. I think I'd watched his video probably a year or two ago, or one of his videos, and it's quite amazing how he talks some real sense, and obviously he doesn't get the views that it deserves. It's a lot easier to sort of say, oh, I don't know, I've sourced 100 items, or I've sold something for £1,000, and or look at this amazing pickup, or there's a fight at the car boot, and things like that, which to a reseller are really valuable. That analysis and trying to improve your listings sometimes goes a bit unnoticed. So it's really good of Chris to highlight Pete, and it reminded me, actually, you know, I think everybody knows what they should do, but it doesn't necessarily mean you do it. So, you know, it does help to list new stuff every day and on a regular basis, consistently, 10, 15, 20, or whatever you want to do. But not everyone always does that. It is good to have fantastic photographs, but sometimes you can just go, oh, that will do. You should be competitive. You should always have items that sell. But when you're outsourcing and you've been in 10 charity shops and you can't find anything that's worth the money, sometimes desperation sinks in. But it just reminded me of the one things that you should do is make sure your listing is the best it can be. And with the how eBay searches and highlights your listings, obviously looking at other things that have sold and looking for similar items, similar matching, or whatever it was called. You should look to have those item specifics pretty spot on. So I've been going through that, and yeah, the Gant Polo. So what I'm tracking in my SKU is, so I had about 16 items that were ending today. So I ended them manually rather than them flip over. You know, eBay will flip it into a new listing or just relist it or whatever they do. It does get a new number. But yeah, when I am listing them again, sell similar, I have my SKU, I have the price I paid, I have, la-di-da-di-da. I'm now putting in the number of views it had in the previous month and the number of watchers, just so I can see, have I improved this listing? So simply like, there were so many that were like views 0, watches 0. I thought, well, something's got to be done about this. Drop a price, item specifics, change a title, change a photo. So the Gant Polo, let's have a look at that. So I can tell you how many views it had last month. I don't think it has sold, but let's see if there's been any improvement. Oh, got a little red dot on eBay. I've already had a sale this morning. Oh, got an offer on a Paul Smith shirt. We'll have a look at that in a minute. You'll all tell me I should sell it. So it's a Gant white polo from memory. There it is. A Gant polo shirt, men's medium. Pretty bog standard item. And going, one thing I've realised going through item specifics, if you've got a t-shirt, there's sometimes not a lot you can say about a t-shirt, but you can say it's lightweight, you can say it's packable, you can say if there's a graphic print, you can say a few other things. So last month it had 0 views and 1 watcher, which is a bit weird. I relisted it this time last week, I think. 10th of November, yeah, that's right. And with the changes I have made, it has had 8 views. Now, obviously, items are hot when you first list them. So, I can click on that 8 views. And when did they came in? They came in all in the first 48 hours. But it does show I've improved the listing, which is good. It's actually saying... And the other thing, and bear in mind, I took this off a promotion as well. So, with it being promoted at 7%, eBay managed to get me no last month. It got me no views and 1 watcher. Nice one, eBay. This month, no promotions. Doing all those item specifics and adjusting the price, bringing realistics, 8 views. Better chance of selling. I mean, what kind of got me with promotions and why I've sort of changed tact when I'm initially listing. Now, whether I might try it if things are sticky. I was promoting at 7%. And you can just get into the habit of these things and not realise what you're doing, which is a bad thing. I've been bad. So if you are listing something at, I don't know, 20 quid, and you have 7% promo on it, you might think, oh, okay, that is £1.40. You've got to pay, but it's not, because the 7% is on the whole order price. So if you've got £4 postage on that, that's another like 30 something p. And not only that, they put VAT on top of that as well. So 7% can end up being like a lot more than 7%, especially for the lower value items. So, you've got something that just hasn't sold and you think, oh, I'm really desperate. I've lowered the price to like $7.99 and I've got £3 postage on it. That promo is all over that sale price or the total order price. So it just it pulled me up by the scruff of the neck and said, look, try and get the most organic views you can get before you start worrying about promos. And the other thing as well is if you click on your views, if anyone who does do promos, click an item that you've promoted. It's been on for like 2 or 3 weeks. Click on the number of views you've got. Now, practically all of mine, now I only promoted clothes, okay, but all of mine, if I had 10 views, I could probably guarantee that 6 or 7 would be organic views and 3 or 4, 3 would be promoted views. But when I looked at sales, so 2/3 of mine views seemed to be organic. But when I looked at the sales, it seemed all of them were promoted. It's not like 2/3 of them are promoted, or even half or a third. So yeah, it's an interesting one. The other bizarre thing is why is everybody talking about Halo sales and the change in promoted listings? That's probably one reason why all of mine were counted as promoted listings. But Nick's done a video on it. Tom mentioned it. Ricky's mentioned it. It's been around for like 3 or 4 months. Halo sales. It could be that they've kind of only just realised, which is a little bit surprising. It's probably because it's been introduced in the US and a lot of US sellers are talking about it. But it's been around for ages, the whole Halo thing. But yeah, it was, for me, it was a bit of not a revelation, a nice reminder. Pete's video, he's so into it, and I love that. And you should get all the views he deserves. So a few more. I've still got a bloody cough. I don't know what's going on. There's Matt having a tea party. Slothy, how you doing? To catch up on a few sloth videos. Got to dip in now. I tend to binge, so I've not slothed for a while. I'll sit down and sloth this afternoon. Tommy, are views as good an indicator as we actually think? Well, not if you're a hugely popular reseller, because I would imagine everyone's on your case. Of course, the best indicator is sales. How many items do you view? Too bloody many. True. Yeah. Yeah, if you're around here, you'd buy maybe none. Yeah. Hi, Funky Neil. Good to see you, Funky Yuck. Yeah, it was months ago. But yeah, yes, there we go. James has confirmed my suspicions. I think it came in, and as usual with YouTube videos, it's like, well, jump on that one. But yeah, I mean, I was when I started doing clothes, I was kind of like, I was thankful of the I was kind of thinking I'll factor it into the cost, but now I'm very much of mind to make sure this is the best organic listing you can have. And then if it still hasn't sold and you think it's the right price and you think it's a sellable item, then maybe just dabble. I mean, Chris is doing this. He's changed tact and he's doing 1 month, see how it is, and then going in with a promo. And I'll do that. And I'll go in at 2% just to see if it makes any difference, and tracking the views and tracking the watchers. So I will have, next month I might have view 0, and then it might change to 8 because I've done it. And then I'll put a promo on. And if that 8 changes to, 12 or whatever, then it's kind of worth it. But there were just too many promoted listings that hadn't got any views or watchers. So it's like, what's the point? And also, like, a promoted view is not worth. It's probably worth hardly anything compared to an organic view. What would you rather have? 4 promoted views or 4 organic views? An organic view is someone has actually searched that item rather than, it come up. That's what I think anyway. They've gone in looking for it. Yeah, you never can tell. Yes, so I'll get sloth later on. Yeah, I don't trust it either. It's like, oh right, it's all these things I've sold have meant I've got to pay you 7% of the order fee. Well, that would be interesting. That'd make a good video, wouldn't it? Yeah, we will see. Organic, well, yeah, orgasmic sales. Yes, just talking about analysis of eBay and how to list things properly. Anyway, let's get this quilt listed. So all off the back of your chat with Polish Pete, Chris, which was fantastic. Chris, one thing I do want to ask before you might, go off and do some packing with just me in the background is, have you done a video on your photographic fold-out table with the wooden leg? Have you done a video on that? Because I'm thinking, I like the look of that. And I meant to message you and haven't, so I'll just sort of throw it out there over the stream. It looks fantastic, and I've got a feeling that I've seen that on someone else's channel, that stick with a fold out hinged piece of wood against the wall. I want one, and I think I might make one. I tend to find any listing over 50-60 views is up for too much. What do you get for 2%? Yeah, well, this is it. And, what value is that promotion? What are those impressions? You're just on some web page, and at the bottom there are some eBay photographs, and one of them's your item, and you're just like, you just browse, and then you go and browse on something else. That's pretty much what an impression is. So quality listing, that's what it's all about, isn't it? And the algorithm works off this. What was it he said? Here we go, I've written it down. Approximate nearest neighbor vector similarity matching. That's what it's all about, guys. It's all about the approximate nearest neighbor vector similarity matching engine. So I'm getting on it. I'm trying to get on that. And I've got my list of item specifics. I've got, travel, regular, basic, business, button up, or, colourful denims, autumn, winter. And I've written all these down. I'm trying to make sure my listings are full of them. I do want to categorize them into which ones come under features, which ones come under theme, which one come under season or whatever, or color, and which one might be custom, because there's so many. But that's what it's all about, getting them on. Right, let's get this top quilt thing on. Vintage Laura. Right, let's go for this then. Let's sell one like this. 22 minutes gone and no listing done, but some good chat about getting those listings. Em's Den. Paul made one, so I copied it. It was Em's Den. I've definitely seen someone do one before. Is there something in your floor that holds that stick? I think there must be. Right. 2% versus 40% milk is basically extra thick double cream. That's not working on my cornflakes. Wise words. Yeah. Wise words. I have no idea what you're going on about, but wise words. Right. Let's get a listing on. Like I say, I have done some sell similars this morning, which is nice. I've had a sale. One little sale's come in. I had an all right day yesterday. Not amazing, but I thought, am I getting a green wave? All these new terms. I thought, well, I'll try and keep that going. Try and turn it into a tsunami. And Pete did a new video on scheduled listings. And it was another interesting one, because I was thinking, I'm scheduling my listings. I'm going to schedule them for 6 in the evening. So they're hot when people... So they're hottest when people are browsing, because that's peak time weekdays. But looking at his video and thinking about it, people browse in the morning on their way to work, and he does his at 8 o'clock. He did say, look at when your items sell. That's a very good point. So I may well do that. But it kind of makes sense to have them in the morning and have them hottest through the longest period during the day, rather than do them at 6 o'clock. Then you've got an hour, people eat their dinner, watch telly and go to bed. So It's a very short space of time. So yeah, it kind of makes sense to list in the morning. I was thinking, why isn't this? Oh, there we go. Are we on? Are we on? Yes, we are. I was thinking like really in terms of when an auction ends, 7 o'clock is the best time, and that kind of painting my view of a sell similar. I was thinking, sorry, a buy it now. Thinking, yeah, to do a buy it now for the same reasons at that same time, but it does make sense to do it in the morning. Right, here we go. I just love love all this testing. I was thinking of doing exactly the same thing. I was thinking of doing exactly the same thing, of putting unexpected sale. Sales are the unexpected. So yeah. So one thing I was wondering about this is if a load of your items don't sell, does it then, and you've got a load of items with that value, does it taint your, so obviously if it sells, it helps your other items. It goes, are there other items like this? If it doesn't sell and it gets no views and no watches, does it scupper it? The idea being a common value, yeah, it's a good idea. Oh, it's an interesting idea. I think I'll do exactly the same. Are you putting it in just a new field, a custom item specific? So a completely new item specific, or are you putting it under features? Yes, it was good. Like I said, it's a new guru. There's always a new guru, even though he's been around for like 2 or 3 years. But I love that sort of it's good to have like, oh yeah, you've got to be consistent on eBay, and oh, look at this amazing thing I picked up, and all of that sort of thing. All of that sort of thing is good. But that real thought behind the sort of quality of your listing was very good indeed. Matt Donnelly, been using Google Gemini to provide my title. Oh, okay, that's a good idea. I might give that a go. Oh, anything these days. Right, I do need to get on the list. I need to go out and source pretty soon. I haven't sourced for a while. Things are running dry in the cupboard. Right, quilt. I will show you this quilt laid out. Let's see if I can share this listing as I do it. How do I do it? Share screen. It's taken forever to pull the photos from the camera. There they go. So that's it folded up. I think maybe that won't be my main photograph. That's it on bed. Let's just give it a little cropette. See the alarm clock there. Laura Ashley Home. 100% cotton, made in India. Washable. And that's the flip side. That's the B side. So do you want to see me do a listing? So Laura Ashley, it's difficult to know what to call it really. Ashley, we can call it a top quilt. Look at that, I can't spell for toffee. I'm going to put in the measurement because I think that's quilted bedspread throw. I would think that's probably the most searchable thing. Laura Ashley top quilt 87 by 87. I don't like the fact it's gone over 5 characters, but there you go. Bedspread stripes are in, so I've heard. Rumor has it. Dispel reversible. Is that it? We'll stick in today's date. Cost me a £5. I will stick a skew on it later. Gents clothing. Household and DIY. This is my shop categories. They're not the best. Item length, pattern stripes. Oh God, what is 87 inches in cm? 220. $221, 220 by 220. Right, let's have a look at this. Brand, quilted, features. I'm going to put breathable. Down alternative. It's probably, it's quite difficult for me to do, having never sold a quilt. It is machine washable. It is reversible. Sleeves. Stain resistant. No. Tumble dry. Suitable for water beds. Suitable for toppers. With lighting. With face cover. Not weighted. Okay. Let's upload in a few photos. A new item specific. Oh yeah, bulk editor will sort it all out. Yeah, it would. Hi Ian, good to see you. Maybe put striped. It's in. Hello, Bubs. Good to see you. Got 24 people in. Thank you all for coming in. Theme. Okay. This is probably where I could do with picking out something, but it's what theme can you put for a striped quilt? None of these. I'm thinking cottage. I'm thinking about cottage. Homely. That hasn't gone in. Country. Well, comfort. I might put warming. Any suggestions in the chat, do let me know if you've ever sold a Laura Ashley quilt. Lots of people in this morning. Yeah, not too bad for me, I'll tell you that. So definitely not American flag, not camouflage cars, none of these. Cats, kittens, construction. Family, maybe. Music, none of that. Not really nature. We'll see how that goes. Tog rating doesn't have a tog rating on it. I'll be glad to get this on and see how it does. Care instructions, machine wash. It was machine wash, wasn't it? Wash separately in large capacity washing machine. Do not tumble dry. Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't choose tumble dry. Country of origin, India. Now, is that sort of thing important? You know, if you sell something that was made in India, is eBay going to look for India? I'm going to put all seasons. I can't think why you wouldn't. Not a character. Department. You know, what? Unisex. Grams per square meter. I've got no idea. I'm going to blank that out. I don't like blanking it out, but I don't know it, so I don't think I can put that in. Used. I do keep my descriptions pretty much like this. So it'd be interesting to see what what kind of interest that gets. It's the time of year, definitely. I filled out pretty much everything I can. Drop length. What the hell's drop length? Oh, that's like if it's over the bed. I don't know any of that. Unit type, unit quantity. Hopefully Laura Ashley and those item specifics there will sell it. We will see. I want to go free post on this, but I will go $59.99 free post. It will be a large parcel. I'm also I'm now filling in this package size. This is going to be fun. So it's roughly 50 by 50 by 30. It's a medium parcel, I think. Although medium parcel, I've got a horrible feeling is 64 by 46. Let's have a look. I'm getting distracted by trying to. I should have this written down. What is a medium parcel? It is 61 by 46. So I think I'm going to put, because I can fold it up however I want. So there we go. Right, let's get that one listed. Let's remove that. No. I'm back. There we go. A live listing. That was me actually listing an actual thing. So we see how that does. Right, next one. Jack Wolfskin jacket. I was listening to some stuff yesterday and it sold almost straight away, which was nice. A Rowan shirt and this, that, and the other. Liz has gone out in a jacket which I sourced that she's nabbed. Well, I can't remember the brand it was, but it was a nice jacket. She was snug as the bug in a rug this morning. Peter Ray Harold. Pete has been picking up. What's the name of that show? Steptoe and Son. Videos by the looks of things on his shorts. Right, here we go. It's a Jack Wolfskin. It's nice, but it is extra small, I think. But it's a long coat. It's down, I think, as well, which is nice. So Let's see what we can do with this. It cost £8. God, 40 minutes gone. I've only listed a quilt. Ian is right. I don't list things on here. He's caught me red-handed. Right, I'm going to leave until I do 5 things. Let's get a shift on. Jack Wolfskin. Jack Wolfskin. Come on, give me a good price for a Jack Wolfskin coat. Jack Wolfskin, long coat down. I'm kind of hoping over 30. I'm not disappointed. 16. How many in the UK? 15. How many used for a Jack Wolfskin? 12. 42. Went on bids. No bids. Best offer accepted. It was an XL though. 31. Black coat. Down coat 45. Night blue UK 18. Let's try. One went for 24. Down puffer Stormlock. Oh, it's sometimes so difficult to. I'll try 40, 43 post. Jack Wolfskin Arctic. Right, that one sold on the 5th. That one sold on the 15th. I'm just trying to wonder if I can. If you sell similar off a more recent listing, have you got more chance? Probably not, actually. Right, let's just go for it. What are people doing today? Let me know. You're listing away, packing. Is anyone doing anything different from listing or packing? Like, is someone like sculpting a pot out of clay or something? Something random. Someone writing a novel. Right, where's my photographs? There they are. Richard was doing a load of sound effects the other day. So if I press this, am I going to get a countdown? And if I press this, am I going to get bubbles? Yeah, this is what he was doing. Now I can't hear that because I haven't got anything plugged in, but I imagine you just heard some drum roll bongos, and now you're going to hear a gong. Natty things they putting in these days. Right, here's my main photo. It's out of focus, so I've got to redo that one. Such a blooming long coat. It was almost impossible to photograph it. Second photo is also out of focus. Oh no, but I've redone it. There we go. So I saw that. Okay, so just the main one. What do we got here then? It is made in Cambodia. Extra small, 6, size 6. I'll put both in. High quality down 700. I'm twisting my neck. I can just rotate the photograph rather than twist my neck round. What does it say about the filling? I just wish it was in English. I can't. Sometimes I cannot see. 100% polyester exterior. Lining is 100% polyester. Not polyester. I'm sure it was down. Have a look. Oh, there it is. Filling. I can't read it. My eyes are going. Feather plumes. 10% feather plumes. Yeah, it's a down, isn't it? What's the other 90%? Where is the other 90%? Surely the 90% comes first. Right, this is what it says. Filling, garnischen, relengo, imbottura. Some Chinese. Oh, there we go. What's that say? It's right on the fold. Why? Oh, I just cannot read this. White something. Something down. White duck down. It's white duck down. Poor old white ducks. How do I get my comments back? There we go. Molly's washing up. Lovely job. Lovely job. Right, white duck down. Another out of focus photograph. In a zip. Nice little feature to put in an item specific. In a pocket, in a zip pocket inner. So it's 18.5 by 35, 8.5 by 35 by 23. 8.5 pits pit. Length is 35. Sleeve length 23. How much did I say I was going to put this up for? 40 quid. Free post. It is, I think that's under a kilogram. Pretty sure. 36 by 25 by 15. Does take a little bit longer doing these listings, but I think I will speed up. Right, ladies' clothing. Right, Jack Wolfskin. Is it a jacket or a coat? It's a coat, isn't it? I sometimes do worry about the order, but I guess it doesn't matter. I'll put Jack Wolfskin long puffer coat. I think that's what people will search for. And when there's a number, I tend to put size 6. If it's extra small, I'll just put XS or extra small. I'm going to put size 6 XS. Sometimes it's easy. Sometimes it's like not. Down, insulated. I haven't put the colour. I better put that in. Navy blue. I do have an actual order, a predefined order for these, but sometimes, especially when I get numbers in sizes, it kind of changes it. And when I think certain things are more important, I mean, the fact that it's a long coat rather than just because I think if someone's searching for a long coat, they'll put in long coat in the search. So Jack Wolfskin, long puffer coat, size 6 XS. Navy blue, down insulated. A jacket at the end, and I've got 8 characters left. Lovely. Please buy me. Right. Well, we'll leave it at that. I mean, these are the things that you've got to get good. Okay. Suggested item specifics. Color, yes. Type. We'll just leave that. Machine washable, yes. Lining material is polyester and the outshell is polyester. The size is extra small. Don't like it being extra small. Blue women quilted. Yeah, that's type. Coat. What is the difference between a coat and a jacket? I mean, I would call that a jacket, actually. We'll put jacket. I always thought jackets were kind of smaller, but, you know. I don't guess that really matters. Yeah, I do a specific order, and that looks very similar. So I say brand, what it is, men's, and then I do size, and I don't write out size. So if I was doing that one, Kieran, I would do Reese polo shirt, men's with an apostrophe, small, red, and then any other like logo, short sleeve, blarney, cotton. I might put those in afterwards. But yeah, sometimes you just get the odd kind of thought. You do one, you're like, okay, fabric type microfiber. Where's the insulation material? Here it is, down. That's the biggie. Down. Not only down, white duck down. Not just any old duck, white ducks. If there's a lack of white ducks around, you know why. Season. Here's a question for you all. And I've mentioned this before. Is there any downside to just ticking spring, summer, autumn, winter? Or, seeing as we're in autumn, winter, should I just put autumn, winter? And I know this is an autumn or winter thing, but say if you had something that was, you could wear it. Does it harm the listing if I'm ticking spring and summer now? Is it a better search? So I'll put autumn and winter. I mean, can you put too much? This is the question. Right, accents. Accents. All right, features. I haven't done all of this yet. Okay. So I won't put all seasons. It's not belted. Body warmer. I'm tempted to put body warmer because it's a warm body, but it's not an actual body warmer. I'll put breathable. I will put, is it collared? It is. It's got tuck away hood. Not really collared. No, it's collarless. What a feature that is. It's got a full zip. It hasn't got an elastic waist. It's hooded. It has a packaway hood, which I've got to remember to put in. Interchange, I don't know what that means. It's not a limited edition. It's not moisture wicking. Open organic. What does open mean? Packable? Yes, you could pack it. Removable collar, removable hood. Actually, it is a removable hood rather than packaway hood. I think. No, it is a packaway hood. It is. Or is it? Yes, packaway hood. That zip was getting me there. Not reversible, soft shell. Do you regard all this sort of like puffer material soft shell? Thermal, yes. Waterproof, yeah. Ventilated, not really. Weather gear. Wind resistant. Zipped pockets. So I've got 60, I've got 17 in there, and I'll put packaway hood. or hod. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And if I think of a jacket, I think denim jacket. You know, that sort of thing. Shorter coats. Coats are a bit longer. Yeah. So this really is a coat. But I guess what's throwing me is it's puffer. So you normally think puffer jacket. So, but yeah, I will put coat. Change it. We'll change it up. Try and get it right. Thank you, Kieran. Sometimes you just need another brain. So that's all the features. Themes. 80s, 90s, I will always tend to tick. Animals, no. Not beach, beer, biker, bohemian. I tend to tick college. You could wear it at college. I'm not putting dad. I will put designer. I won't put gothic, grunge, Halloween, Hawaiian. It's obviously not any of these. Holiday. You could take it on holiday, on a skiing holiday, or if you're going somewhere cold. Have I missed outdoor? London. I mean, I don't quite know what that means. No, outdoor is already ticked. Paris. Preppy. Not really. School. It could be a school coat, but I wouldn't want to. It's extra small, you see. So not a lot of themes really there going on. Where was it made? Cambodia. Model. It's a Jack Wolfskin down 700. I might do a quick search on that actually, just in case I've horrendously underpriced this item. No personalization. Yes, stick my name on the back of it. Okay. Let's do a quick search on Jack Wolfskin down 700. So there's a few on there. Solds, UK, used, pre-owned. Normal size jacket 42, 20 on bids. I only want bins. 16, right, 42, 44. Thing is, I've got to get someone who's extra small. 31. Yeah, I mean, I think I've 42 plus postage, that's 45. 44 plus £3 postage, 47. Then we've got £7.50. Blooming heck, that's gone cheap. 40 quid plus 4. 29 plus 3, so that's 33. First long coat is 31 free delivery, down 700 cream, large size. Yeah, so I think I'll be doing well to get 40 quid out of this. We shall see. But someone's, there are small people around. So copy the title, stick it in the item description. And let's add that custom specific. What can I call it? What did Chris say? Did he actually say what he'd called his? A new item specific. I will do a bulk editor. What could I call? What can I call my item specific? I might call it channel, and then I might put the value. I'm just going to put unexpected sale. I just want that specific item that is going to link all of my. So has he done more than one? I added a custom item specific to most of my listings. Oh, eBay seller and the value. Oh, he called it eBay seller. Well, I've called mine sale channel, and I've just called it unexpected sales. Don't you go putting that in yours? Well, if you do, only items that sell. Now, it'd be interesting to see what that does. Unexpected sales. Okay, interesting. Okay, not promoted. Free post, $39.99. All these people who say, "Oh yeah, listing only takes me 3 minutes." Yeah, 3 listings only take me 1 day. We'll list that up. Some of these photos need redoing. I'm not happy with them. I have to sort that out. Oh my god, that one of the back's terrible as well. We shall do that. Rephotograph, but it is listed. Right. Oh, condition. I've not put the condition in. Pre-owned. Paste. Actually, I'll save that for later. Right. An hour, and I've done 2 things. We'll do one. Oh, I've got to take the dog for a walk. But what else have I got to list? I've got this Jojo Maman Bebe maternity top, which was another pickup. I used to pick up quite a lot of maternity gear. They are good sellers, I think. Let's see if I can just get this slightly drafted before I go. Oh, there it is. The very same, I think. Well, pretty similar. Solds. $33 items. It's giving me a load of kids' items. That's not very much money. I would have thought it would have been more money than that. Sailor V. I wonder how much I paid. Hopefully it was only 2 or 3 quid. Lesson learnt. So it's the exact top here is £5 plus postage. I don't like that. Let's just sort this by highest price and put used in. Yeah, there's a similar one in a different color, which is $8.66 plus $2.94 postage. So I'll try for $10.99 free post. It'll go. I think it'll go large letter as well. Not large letter. It'll go parcel. Hey ho, mistakes were made. If I can get 40 quid on the wolf skin, then it makes up for that. So, I mean, this is the thing. You go sourcing, and sometimes watching other people source, you get the idea that they're finding like good items all the time. It's like it doesn't happen in my world. Good items are few and far between. The trick is obviously you have to keep going out. Right, so that's that. What has sold recently? So I've been listing loads of stuff that we sourced last week. One weird thing that had sold was a Snaggletooth Star Wars figure, which was just kicking around here. It's the sort of thing I have Star Wars figures just hanging around. And I thought, well, I'll shove that on. And it sold for 26 quid, 26.97. Very weird. Sold a Rowan Aura shirt, and that sold in like literally 5 minutes. That was very nice. Again, that was a charity shop source. Sold for £18 free post. No promotion. Weird Fish jumper that got relisted. £19 free post, no promotion. Fat Face 3XL polo shirt, which I don't think polo shirts and t-shirts are just kind of not worth it, but it did sell for £9 and it did have a pinhole in it as well. A Hugo Boss jumper, which I listed in June, sold £22. So I was happy about that. And I almost cocked up because I sold a pair of Levi's 502s, number 198, went to 198. It didn't exist in my box. I'd listed it twice. Not only was it number 198, it was also number 757. So, yes, managed to get away with that. Deleted the other listing. Sold the Ralph. I don't know if I told you about this. When did that sell? The Ralph Lauren gilet. That was a down gilet. That sold. When did it sell? Why can't I see what date it sold? 14th. Oh yeah, it's only 3 days ago, so you won't know. This is one I just found in the garage that I'd got from a jumble sale for 50p or something, and it sold for £85. I got it at a jumble sale probably about 5 years ago. So there we go. And I sold another one of those scarf jackets. So that was all right. Right, what other things have I got to list? I will show you. I've got this Paul Smith jumper with a heart on. So that'll be themed heart, etc. And a pair of Levi's maternity. It's all about the maternities at the moment. Elasticated jeans. Interesting. No idea how much they will go for. If that other maternity things, anything go by, not very much. But we shall see. So that's what is going to be listed. I'm going to walk the dog now and leave you all to get on. And Mark's off to the post office. Kieran does his listing on Friday, 10 till 2. So if you fancy watching a bit of people chatting rather than listing, that's what to do on Friday. And yeah, hope you all have a good week. Hope your sales are good, your sourcing is good, and your eBay is fantastic. Rightio, take care all. I'll see you later.